3.
For my science project, I did a rubber band powered boat. My goal was to create a rubber band powered boat using popsicle sticks that paddles itself using rubber band as its source of energy. My materials were rubber bands, popsicle sticks, glue sticks, sandpaper, and a hot glue gun, an X-Acto knife, and a container of water. Steps to engineering. Step 1. I separated 10 popsicle sticks and cut some of the sticks in different sizes to create the frame of the boat. Step 2. I took 2 halves of sticks and placed them between 2 other sticks. I used hot glue to glue 4 halves of sticks together on top and 2 halves at the bottom. Step 3. I cut a couple of sticks into 4 small pieces and glued those pieces in the middle. Then cut 2 halves and put them between 2 other sticks and glued them together. I finished the frame by placing 2 leftover pieces of sticks at the bottom. Step 4. To create the paddle, I cut 1 stick in half pieces, then cut a groove in the middle and glued it together. Step 5. I used sandpaper to sand out the boat and the paddle. Step 6. I placed a rubber band through the opening in the boat, then hooked the rubber band to the corners of the boat and placed the paddle in the middle through the rubber band. The attempt to try some modifications. My dog chewed up my first boat and had to create a new one. In the process of gluing the popsicle sticks together, I burned my hand with the hot glue gun, and this helped me be more careful with using the glue gun correctly. I tested the boat in the water and the rubber band and the prop broke off. I had to create another new boat and start the process all over again. However, this time I used a thicker rubber band and a bigger popsicle sticks. Once the boat and paddle were ready, I learned that the more I wind up the paddle, the more energy is created to make the boat move in the water. My result was using the rubber bands to store and release energy to drive the boat across the container of water. The more you wind it up, the more energy is stored. Scientific concepts. The rubber band powered boat contains the principles of elastic energy and buoyancy into one. As you wind up the paddle with the rubber band, the band stretches, storing up energy. When you let the paddle go, the rubber band unwinds to shrink back to its original size, releasing the stored energy and turning the paddle. Biblical application. James 3:4. Behold also the ships, which though they be so great, and are driven of fierce winds, yet are they turned about with a very small helm, whithersoever the governed listeth. James points to the huge ships at the sea. These ships were powered by mighty winds, but nobody controlled the winds. However, a pilot could alter the movement of a big boat using a small piece of wood, the rudder. Humans' words are powerful and tongues are small, but they are capable of wreaking great havoc. Any person who could perfectly control their words would be in perfect control of their entire bodies. This also applies to this small boat powered by a small rubber band. I control how much to wind the paddle with the rubber band to give the boat energy to move.